that down, let's go on to this, shall we? Speaking of things I'm not really all that interested in nor all that excited about, we've got and I got the wrong thing there. There we go. Nope. I guess we're missing it altogether. So anyway, speaking of things I'm not terribly interested in, there's a new Beetlejuice movie coming out. And of course called Beetlejuice Beetlejuice. Now I'm one of these people that for those of you who watch the show, I like the first Beetlejuice. I think back on Beetlejuice fondly. But it's not the cult classic to me. It's not like, oh my God, Beetlejuice. And while I thought there maybe could have been a sequel, when they announced that they were finally doing it, I thought this is far too little, far too late. They should have made this sequel 15 years ago. But I'm in the minority because there are a lot of people who are very excited about Beetlejuice. They put out the first trailer. A lot of people got excited about it. I thought it was whatever. But then we went to CinemaCon. And Michael Keaton comes out on stage with Tim Burton and most of the cast, and they talk about and they show us this big presentation. And I got to say, it at least piqued my interest a little bit more. And now today they have put out a brand new trailer. Brand new trailer for Beetlejuice came out today. A lot of it consisting of footage that we saw at CinemaCon. But even some stuff in it that we had not. And, it's kind of a little bit for me like the situation with the Acolyte stuff. Like, I hadn't been excited for Acolyte. They dropped this clip. I'm like, okay, now you're starting to get my interest. I think what they showed us at CinemaCon and this trailer actually piques my interest a little bit more.
Okay. I was wondering because I watched that. I'm like, I don't know if John's going to be feeling this trailer.
Yeah, now listen, don't get me wrong. Yeah. I'm not jumping up and down out of my chair excited about it. It's not like now this is a top 5 most anticipated movie of the year for me personally, although I know it is for a lot of other people, and that's great. But I got to say, the one knock on it I have right now is it feels just like the first one being done over again.
Mm-hmm. A little bit.
I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it just feels like, they're going to kind of follow the same pattern, but only this time, what they showed us at CinemaCon that wasn't in the trailer, Monica Bellucci, oh my God, Monica Bellucci. Monica Bellucci apparently is hunting Beetlejuice. So there's a little bit of a different angle on this one too, where who knows, maybe Winona Ryder and Jenna Ortega and her mother, they have to try to save Beetlejuice. I mean, I don't know what direction they're going to go with this. I don't. But you know what? As somebody who's not the biggest Beetlejuice fan in the world, I like this trailer. Jonathan, you were kind of probably more into Beetlejuice than I was. What did you think about it?
So there were parts of it where I was like, okay, this feels like it's almost like made for a series and not for a movie. Just like when they were showing the cast and like Michael Keaton kind of like winks at the camera. There was just the way it was shot a little bit. There were definitely moments that took me back to the original. So I had that nostalgia feeling. But I actually am kind of excited for this because here's my thing, and I say this for every comedy. I'm going to say this for Naked Gun when it comes out with Liam Neeson, even though I'm really excited for it.
And who else? Who else is in Naked Gun?
Oh no, I forget.
Paul Walter Hauser.
Paul Walter Hauser, of course. I should have just guessed that.
That should be the answer anytime that question comes up.
That I guarantee you that trailer's going to suck. It's probably going to suck because comedy is very hard to showcase in a trailer.
Yeah, it is.
So if you don't have the context of the scene and what's going on,
because comedy's all about context, right? Yeah. And it's hard to lay that in.
You're just giving punchlines to something you have no context for. So I totally forgive it for that. I'm really looking forward to this movie. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think people are going to have fun going back into this. We're going to remember why we liked Beetlejuice in the first place. I think his nemesis looks a little bit like Corpse Bride. But again, that's Tim Burton, right?
That's Monica Bellucci in there, yeah.
So
he looks great, by the way.
I think this is going to be a fun return for Tim Burton. So I'm looking forward to it personally.
I like the way those two looked. Whoever is going after Beetlejuice.
That Monica Bellucci and Willem Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe looked incredible.
Willem Dafoe looked, by the way, he was at CinemaCon too, and he was like positively giddy about this movie. He had a lot of fun doing it.
There was a little bit, and so just real quick, there was a little bit of Wes Anderson feel to it. And I kind of like that. But go ahead.
There's something. I'm not the biggest Tim Burton fan, but then when he comes out with a movie, the style is just it's unforgettable. I think and sometimes it's actually refreshing from what we normally get in like these. I don't even know if you can even call it a certain type of movie, this type of movie.
It's like a horror comedy, but it's not. It's his own. All of his movies, you're right, are his own thing.
Yeah. I love the uniqueness of Tim Burton, and people who are Tim Burton fans, of course, they love him. And then all of us are familiar with it. But then when a big movie comes out, he releases something like this trailer, it's refreshing to me. It moved the needle up for me a little bit. And I'm not the big Beetlejuice fan either. So this trailer worked for me, is what I'm saying.
Guys, we want to thank the sponsor of today's video, Liquid IV. You know, it seems like summer's just designed to make us thirsty, whether it's camping, hiking, playing sports, and staying hydrated is the key to making the most of every moment. Because summer requires extraordinary hydration that's built for everyday dehydrating moments. Liquid IV hydrates you with benefits like electrolytes, essential vitamins, and clinically tested nutrients. With 3 times the electrolytes of the leading sports drink, plus 8 vitamins and nutrients in a single stick, it's clearly why Liquid IV is the #1 powdered hydration brand in America. It has 3 times the electrolytes of the leading sports drink. Just tear, pour, and live more. Just 1 stick plus 16 ounces of water hydrates better than water alone. With 8 vitamins and nutrients, non-GMO and free from gluten, dairy, and soy. There's no artificial colors or sweeteners, and it's got 4 delicious sugar-free flavors: white peach, green grape, raspberry melon, and lemon lime. So turn your ordinary water into extraordinary hydration with Liquid IV. Get 20% off your first order of Liquid IV when you go to liquidiv.com and use the code Campea at checkout. That's 20% off your first order when you shop Better Hydration today using promo code Campea at liquidiv.com. All right, guys, question is for you. What did you think about the new Beetlejuice trailer? Listen, as somebody who's not super excited about the movie, I gotta say I liked it. Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.